देखो जी, आज तो मैं आ गया हूँ एरा स्टोर, टेलर स्विफ्ट के कॉन्सर्ट में। मैम पीछे चल रही हैं, बच्चे आगे चल रहे हैं, सब लोग यहाँ पागल हो गए हैं। और अभी तक जो जिम्बाब्वे में हुआ है वो ये हुआ है कि स्पिन बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर्स हैव हैड अ फील्ड डे, तो उन सबकी मस्ती रही है। वॉशिंगटन सुंदर अब प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच बन गया कल, तो उन्हीं का मेरा पहला। बाकी मैं ये इसका रील बनाऊँगा, बहुत दूर और बहुत देर लगेगी आज, सीरियसली बता रहा हूँ। किडनी बेची थी यहाँ पे, तब जाके टिकट्स आई हैं इसकी। एक किडनी बेच दी है, एक बची हुई है। अच्छा, आप मेरा पहला देखो, मेरा पहला देखो।
Hi, this is Washington Sundar and this is Mera Pehla. I have no idea. Probably, I think, as far as I can remember, I think that was from my first season in the IPL from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I think obviously it was in Chepauk, and if not, it was way back in India playing New Zealand or Australia. I'm not too sure, but yes, my dad takes me to international matches in Chepauk every now and then, and I still remember those days. First international cricketer that I met, I think Krishnamachari Srikanth. Extremely, I think I met him in a quiz show. And I was extremely, sort of awestruck when he was standing next to me, and we were all, getting a picture. So yes, Brian Lara. Obviously, he's a great friend of mine. A lovely guy. I got to experience, a lot of moments with him because he was with SRH in the last couple of years, and he's an extremely, sweet guy, and he's helped me in a lot of ways. He's been extremely supportive, and more than anything, I think he's extremely sweet and gem of a guy. Yeah. He always says that his basics is what helped him throughout his career, and all of us know what a strong and successful career that he's had, over a long period of time. And yes, to be able to stick to your basics and just to be able to understand your game for a long period of time, I think will be very, very helpful. I think it was BDM, must have been a Kashmirula bat. My dad. Cricket jersey. My dad had an academy, and soon after he opened, when he gave all of us, all the players who were in the academy, a set of match jersey and a trouser. I think that was the first one for me.
And what's your jersey number?
5.
Why?
I think, there's a little story behind it. I was born on 5th October at 5/5, so I think there's something very, very special with that number for me. I have no idea. I might have, got myself an ice cream or something like that. So yeah, maybe. Has to be Ravi Shastri. Growing up, I think he's got that strong voice, and he's always made sure he made headlines out of whatever game that he did. I think especially, all of us remember the game that India played against England in 2007 World Cup when Yuvraj Singh hit those 6 sixes. And all of us would remember Ravi Shastri. Yes, it will definitely be Ravi Shastri. First interview, I have no idea. Must have been a very long time back.
Do you enjoy giving interviews?
I do, only when as long as it's exciting, and there has to be some sense to the questions that's been asked. I think you guys have been extremely good. I've been enjoying this interview because there's lot of sense and obviously backstory to all the questions that you're asking. I think my first wicket, and obviously the fact that Rohit Sharma got a double 100, was amazing. And the fact that I got my first wicket was a big relief. I think it came in the first couple of overs, and it was a big relief for me because I was hoping that it would come as early as possible, and it did come pretty early. I think that particular moment I would never be able to forget. No idea, honestly.
Do you like that sort of love and attention that you do get? It's not particularly just being in the limelight, but just that adulation that an Indian cricketer gets. How do you feel about that when you go out there and play?
I think it's a blessing because you take the people who work for us in the army. They do a lot of hard work. Even their lives won't matter and don't matter, and that's how they sort of go through their whole life, and they would rarely get to meet their family. They sacrifice hell a lot. I think those people don't get recognition at all, and we as cricketers get so much love and affection. I think it's such a blessing, and if I'm able to get some of it, I think I'll have to be extremely grateful.
And finally, you've gone from being a cricket fan to now being a cricketer out there in the middle. That journey has been incredible. How has the cricket fan in you evolved through that time? You look at the game differently.
I do, but obviously, through the journey and experience, you understand the game a lot more, and you also get to gain a lot more knowledge, and that way you're growing. Your sort of IQ grows, and you also sort of start to experience and look things quite differently. But I think from the heart, how I look at the game, and when I see a lot of kids watching us or watching international matches that are happening these days, I think it sort of brings back a lot of memories of mine, because I love watching cricket. Growing up, I used to watch a lot of matches. I used to pester my dad to take me to all the international matches that happen in Chepauk. I think that way I was an extremely a big fan, and now to be able to be on the other side of the ground feels extremely grateful, and hopefully I would be able to bring a lot of laurels for the country.
Absolutely, that's what we are hoping for as well. Thank you so much, Washington. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks.
अंदर तो आ गया हूँ. अब कैसा लगा आपको वॉशिंगटन सुंदर का मेरा पहला बताइएगा ज़रूर, और मुझे कैसा लगा स्विफ्टी का कॉन्सर्ट वो मैं आपको आराम से बताऊंगा, अच्छे से समझाऊंगा. बच्चा पार्टी यहीं पे, और लाइनें यहाँ लगी हुई हैं ऑलरेडी मर्च खरीदने के लिए. अभी 3 घंटे में शुरू होगा कॉन्सर्ट, पर लोग अभी भी आ चुके हैं. आज के लिए अभी के लिए इतना ही. लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब, कमेंट, नोटिफिकेशन घंटी, क्योंकि आजकल हैशटैग आकाशवाणी के साथ आकाश यात्रा साथ में चल रही है, फ्री की.